All my life I had to fight to be the host of this goddamn network. You watching Silky Smooth TV, baby. Now this video may be a little bit long, so I'm gonna tell you might well get comfortable, get your snacks on. It's gonna be that long, but it's gonna be some shit that you might want to write down up in this one. So, like always, I'm here to teach. You can pause the video, give yourself some time. You know what I'm saying? And this and that and third, and I'll wait. Okay, I'm done. Wait. Some shit is not right. Abusive relationships. We know how abusive relationships come in different types. Okay. You got your mental, you got your emotional or your verbal, and you got your physical. Okay. Mental is where somebody is abusing you mentally. Like somebody's telling you that you ain't worth shit without them, that you'll never be this, you'll never be that. You ain't shit, you a dog, this, that, and the thing. Everything the opposite of uplifting you is a mental abuse, okay? And emotional kind of run into that. You see what I'm saying? Because um, emotional and verbal all run into that same thing, right? So then you got from it. I'm not gonna say it always does, but 9 times out of 10, from the mental and emotional, okay, because you can emotionally have somebody uh, abuse you without saying a word, such as treat you a certain way or uh, have you an outcast, somewhat like in your own household, okay, and then verbal, where just full on attacking you with the words and shit. Excuse me, like I said before, you ain't shit, your mama ain't shit, you'll never be shit without me. This, that, the third, right? Okay. And then, like I said before, started to say before, all this converts into physical abuse. Well, now, not only are they talking shit against you, they're laying down what they call the law. It's just another cop out word for I'll smack you upside your goddamn head so you can understand or you can get in line with the, I don't want to say communistic, but I want to say the cult like following that they receive, right? So it is uh lesson we go see uh why, who, what, why, and how can we fix the abusive problems, the abusive relationship that's going on, not in the black community, but in the white and everybody else community, okay? So with that, like I always say, feel free to go knock your pencils out, this, that, the third. We finna get ready to jump onto it. Now, before I begin, right, I like to set a scene so you can understand better where I'm coming from, right? So let's paint two different short backgrounds, okay? One, you have somebody that's, let's just say it's a man abusing a woman, because 9 times out of 10, that's what it is. Well, I say 8 times out of 10, that's what it is, because some women are abusive too. They don't get called on a lot of their bullshit, but some women are abusive too. But in this scenario, we doesn't use the man abusing the woman, because, like I said, that's what the majority of it is, okay? So let's just say this man is not a bad person. It's just that the environment that he probably been brought around, especially like if you watch his father beat on his mama still stay with that person, then of course he's gonna grow up not saying that it's okay, but psychologically knowing that, oh, it's okay for me to beat on her, she's never gonna go nowhere. Okay, so um, let's say he got older, now he's working, got a good job, no kids, this and then the third, right? Okay, so boom, flip coin side of it, right? Let's say he has somebody that um, he meets somebody that she was in an abusive household. Well, her father used to beat on her mother, and this and third. And I'm not saying she said that was okay, but she was never corrected on how that's not love. So she thinking that the only way a man loves you is for him to go upside your head. Okay. Now that be some of the times. Other times it's just the point where some women are afraid to be alone to the point where they'll basically put up with anybody's shit. Okay. So with that one, let's begin the story. So let's begin. You got your boy, okay, him going out all the time with his boys and shit. Meet our girl. Let's call her Susie. Let's call the boy Jane or some Jack or some shit. Right? So Jack and Susie at the same bar don't know each other, and just like the beginning is all Google eyes. Once you meet each other, fireworks explode. This, that, and the third. All right. So what the crazy part about that whole scenario is, and let's take it even further. They go from the club to going out on dates and this and then the third and ooh walk walk and to the point where you have let him meet your family and shit, or if you have let her meet your family and shit, and this and then the third, right? Okay, boom. That right there, my friend, is what I like to call the beginning and the representative. Okay, that's the beginning of the relationship. We all know that at the beginning of a relationship, it's all peachy peachy, it's all fine and dandy. But once you get into that, okay, I'm safe and secure zone, which usually happens within 3, maybe 6, maybe 12 months. Then boom, the representative leave. Okay, the representative done his job. The representative was to get you in to make it feel like that, okay, this is the guy, this is the girl that, you know what I'm saying, I need to be with. And like I said, that's just on the representative. That is not the person that you going end up being with long term. Okay? 9 times out of 10, maybe. But we talking about the abusive side of, relationships and shit. So with that one, let's go to the next step. Okay, boom. Now, this is the part of the relationship that I like to call the mask is off. Okay? And what I mean by that is now you slowly mean the real them. Okay? They tend to check on you, but not like in a stalkerish way, but more of like, where are you? You on such and such? Well, you better be on such and such. You play it off because you think, in a relationship, you're getting comfortable, you this, that, and third, but then, um, you really don't see the aggressive side of it. Like, why you always with them? This, that, and third. Why you always over your mama house? Uh, why you always with your homegirls and shit? Is you cheating on me? Is you doing this? That's the third. That's one hell of a clear signal of like, oh, now he just showed his true colors and shit. But you take it so early into the relationship that you was like, you know, he's tripping, he's this, that, and the third, or you know, some niggas give you a sob story, like, Oh, I've been hurt before, so I don't want to be hurt again. And I'm overprotective and this and that and third. Now some niggas are overprotective. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. But when you got a bitch in the headlock telling something, I don't want you to go no goddamn well, nigga. That's a goddamn problem. Okay, and so some of the biggest aspects is that old creepy. Don't make me hurt you. You know what I'm saying? You think I'm fucking playing with your ass. That's some of that, you need to watch some type of shit, And especially if it's some more aggressive in your face action but not in you, then yeah, that's a clear sign of you might be dealing with a crazy motherfucker who might end up being abusive. And if they didn't got to the far where they run up on you and being real physical and you can feel their presence. And you know what I'm talking about when I say you can feel that presence. You feel that tension in the air. So when they feel like that, then you like, okay, this motherfucker really is crazy. And then it gets to the point where my next topic. Not one night you done went out with your girls and shit, you know what I'm saying? Pray to God that you a real faithful bitch, because a whole lot of them are going to state like the dinosaurs, but, that's another subject. um, you done went out with your girls and shit. You done told Mr. Overprotector you gonna be in at 12, but you fuck around and be up at 2. He done blew your phone up, but your phone died. You know how y'all got them excuses. Or, you real nigga shit. You got shit just happens and shit. Even my phone done died in the middle of, being out of shit. So now you show up at the house. It's 2:30 in the morning. You might be a little tipsy, but overall you tired. You just want to go to bed and this, that, and the third. And, if you're a real woman, you gonna sit up there and talk about it and apologize and shit. But before you can do that, you got a creep motherfucker, that's sitting in the dog. And he cut the light on your ass like some old movie shit and go, uh, and to the ones that, don't really understand me, but excuse my language, bitch, where the fuck you been at, this type of night and shit. And so you start displaying yourself, but he gets louder and louder and shit. So now you don't know what the fuck's going on. You know what I'm saying? This shit went from little shit to he's not all up in your face. He's been aggressive. You trying to explain yourself, but no, he's not trying to hear that shit. Then all of a sudden, by him, he hits the fuck out your ass. Now the gloves and came off. Okay? So now from mental and verbal, it is jacked on up to physical. Okay? And that's the step that you don't want to be in, because now it's like if he hit you or if she hit you coming in from being out of the club or, any other shit that on that level, he hit you for little shit or she hit you for little shit like, oh, why the fuck the toilet tissue on the wrong side, black eye, you know what I'm saying? Or anything. It's even to the point where they'll have a shitty day at work and the poach out that you feel might not be hot enough, it might not be cooked enough. Next thing you know, bam, upside your goddamn head. That shit right there is uh, mental, physical, and emotional strain on your health. Shit like that will literally kill you for you to keep going through that same bullshit over and over and over again, thinking a motherfucker go change and switch up and this, that, and the third. Okay? And that goes on to my next topic. Now you sit up here at the family dinner table with some fucking shades on or some shit, and everybody looking at you crazy. You trying to eat, but you trembling. You know what I'm saying? Because you got this crazy motherfucker next to you. He reach over for the salt, you jump back. Now everybody on some goddamn what the fuck shit. Now when folks find out, that he been knocking your ass upside the wall, They ready to hurt his ass, especially if the motherfucking real family. Especially the ones I come from. It's a rap for your ass. So now, instead of you doing the right thing and just, you know, Xing it up out of there, which we gonna get to, you play the victim and make it seem like it's your fault. He had a bad day and he knocked you upside the wall. Or it's your fault that he had a bad day and he couldn't control his temper against you. Or it's his fault that he couldn't uh, talk it out with you on some key issues or points that y'all having in their heart relationship. Or it's his fault that you know what I'm saying, you made a mistake and burnt the popcorn because he had you doing a million one things. That's playing the victim. That is not your fucking fault. That a motherfucker sitting up here blindsiding your ass over little shit. That shit gotta stop. And another thing I'm gonna add in is where some people will endure that pain and that suffering, that mental and emotional, physical abuse for that almighty fucking dollar. And that's a goddamn shame. You hear me? Ain't no money worth in the world for a motherfucker to just beat you and assault you. I have heard stories of where they taking knife sticks, you know what I'm saying? And I use one for work. These bitches hurt. You hit a motherfucker in the right spot, you'll damn near you'll fuck that shit up. You see what I'm saying? And they take knife sticks and beat across the motherfucker. But literally whips in the back and shit like slaves so that shit won't be shown. You see what I'm saying? So you got shit like that. And then another note, let's just say our couple sit up here and had children and shit, right? But the abuse kept going. But in between, it was like I said, I love you. I don't want to do nothing to you. Make up sex, child, child, child. But you still doing the same shit. Now your children gonna sit up here and grow up and go, well, shit, especially if they're boys or girls, don't matter. If my mama went through that or my daddy went through that, then it's okay for me to go through that. And now instead of finding Mr. Right, they got Mr. Put my ass in ICU or Mrs. ER. You know what I'm saying? And that shit gotta stop. And that shit gotta stop. Cause you can't sit up there and let your children see that abuse and shit that you're going through. You have to stop playing the victim. You have to get out there and, get control of the situation and go, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna continue to keep letting you abuse me. I'm not going to keep letting you do me like this in front of my children, in front of my family. I'm not going to let you take over my health and my well-being and shit, because at the end of the day, you keep letting motherfucker do you like that and shit, and you see people that's trying to help you or this, that, and the third, but you so brainwashed to the point where you will burn major bridges fucking around with a dumbass with your own fucking family. You see what I'm saying? So, in conclusion, get the fuck out. That's the only fucking way you gonna goddamn do some. You know what I'm saying? Do something for yourself. You gotta surround yourself with people that you can trust and that's gonna protect you. And of all of it, you know what I'm saying, with anything, I don't really condone this because I ain't that type of nigga, but on certain levels, yeah, call the fucking police. If a motherfucker is like that, a motherfucker on you ass like that and shit, yeah, put them laws in that motherfucker and shit. And speak out on the wrong that he or she is doing to you. Should nobody go through life getting their ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? So, from me to you, you know what I'm saying? From us at Silky Smooth TV, man, we love y'all. We don't never want nobody to go through no goddamn domestic abuse, none of that shit. So, like I said, if first time, we appreciate it. Subscribe. We got more shit on this channel. Got a YouTube page, Silky Smooth TV. I think we working on the Twitter. Working on Twitter. I don't know. We probably working on Twitter right now. Probably Instagram. I don't want to do no Instagram. We're probably gonna just stick on the Twitter. So watch for the Twitter coming out. Like I said, man. Peace, baby.